Agreed. Getting us started right out there in the line. We have Pyramid 2 and Peppers.
It goes from a slow bump and grind down to a I'm gonna kill somebody look, and we're off. It is a tight pack. Nobody's getting through easily. Pyramid 2 finding a little bit of action up in the front of the pack. And it looks like Peppers with
Pyramid 2 is your lead jammer. Peppers gets around in front of her first though. Pyramid 2 calls it off, knowing that Peppers is going to keep her back to the front of the pack.
It was close. I didn't know who came out of the front of the pack.
That's why we're not repping it.
You think we can't do it just from over here?
No, they won't let us do that. And we can't drink beer. Just a bit psycho and sour apple pie out there. You dance for that.
Very poised at the line, and they bounce into the back of the pack. See who finds the lane there, that hole to get through.
Both jammers get locked up by some great blocking action.
Oh, almost.
Sour apple pie. Looked like she was going to be right out there, but keeps coming out into sea of blue. Sharon paint all over it. Don't let her go.
No pack helped her out a little bit there. They couldn't keep her back. No contact during the no pack.
That makes Floral say, sour apple pie, your lead jammer. Trying to get away around the outside, gets knocked out on turn 4.
Jessica Psycho.
Gotcha.
Knocked on the inside? That's what I heard.
Got knocked to the inside over there on turn 3. Both jammers were on the off the track.
Glass slipper giving a little bit of a boom check there. Oh, Spartacus switching around too.
Sour apple pie looking for a hole. And she's hanging at the back of the pack there.
Jessica Psycho. Oh, go ahead.
Sour apple pie gets through, picking up, and the last defender gets hit support. Picking up 4 points as she does so.
Jessica Psycho looking for her team to help her out, help her open up a little bit of a hole to get through.
Glass Zipper has her number all over her.
I gotta say, you can see the equipment's having an effect here too. She's slipping a little bit on the outside. That must mean she can prepare for this slick floor.
Calls it off over in between 3 and 4.
And quickly, Floral City adding a 14-0 lead. Little Red Vendetta.
And blazing amazing out there on the line. Those are some incredible socks Blazing Amazing's got.
I see a lot of colorful socks out there, but hers are the brightest for sure.
Little Red Vendetta fighting up against a couple of blockers. Gets knocked out over on turn 4. Able to jump right back in. The blocker that knocked her out went down also. And no pass, no penalty, so she is not lead jammer, even though she is through the pack first, which means lead jammer is still open.
It looks like Downriver deployed a little bit more defense this time round, and it doesn't look like anybody from Floral City is able to get through.
Little Red Vendetta picks up 5 points as she goes to the pack, putting her team on the scoreboard.
Looks like we got a lead jammer finally, though. So Floral City was able to pick up lead jammer because what kind of penalty was that? No pass penalty. So no penalty occurred, but she was not able to gain the lead jammer status.
They have a couple different penalties that are no fans don't penalty. I'm not sure which one was called. I believe it was take your rounder for track comes out.
Rule 74.
Yeah, I'm not the guy to tell you that part. The HN03 started Chris out there from Floral City. Downriver Dollz jammers right up there at the front though. Heavy blocking action by Floral City ladies. Chris getting through first though, picks up lead jammer.
She actually did it by getting it out of bounds, but the actual defender that blocked her out of bounds, went out of bounds with her, allowed her to come right back in without cutting the track.
But that's how you gotta get through. Sometimes that's how you gotta get through. Pepper's jumping out on the line for the Dollz.
Terrible too.
She has some very expensive leggings, and you notice that? Those are all $100 bills.
For real.
I think they're real, yeah.
They're new $100 bills every night. Of course. That's how she rolls. Literally. Ooh. Big hit happening on the outside.
Waka was the one that gave that hit. Nicely done. Jeremy 2 is your lead jammer. 4-4 City. Downriver Dollz trying to make their way through the last couple of hundreds. Faster pass, much faster than we saw at the junior league that we saw earlier tonight.
A quick out of play call lets Peppers fly through the rest of the track. Fairman 2, done. He's out.
That's right, she got off to the front of the pack, called it off before the other team was able to get off and pick up any points. Control the board with 25 on the board. Little Red Vendetta and Sour Apple Pie out there on the line. Or as I like to call them, our fun-size jammers. You've seen the big candy bars, the little candy bars? I like the fun-size ones. Both teams have great defense to hold back their jammers.
Little hip checks back and forth there.
Sour Apple Pie trying to find herself a hole on the outside. Little Red Vendetta trying to find one on the inside. They switched it up and it worked out for Sour Apple Pie. She picked up a lead jammer just on the inside of turn 4. Little Red Vendetta gets around the last defender.
American Badass has called out play, making sure she had to reform back to the pack.
Sour Apple Pie calls it off from the floor on the straightaway. Our score is sitting at 24-5 in favor of the Floral City Royals.
Labor. Blazing Mason on the line. Minnie Vixen.
Little timeout for some track repair. You don't want to get that road caught up in your wheels. That would bring a bad end to your evening.
Or you fall down. Go boom.
Now the Floral City Girls got a few different things coming up in the future here. You know, they have on the 7th, they're going to be on the 6th, 7th, so June 7th, they are going to be participating in the Relay for Life at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. So go to their homepage, search for them under Floral City Roller Girls, and make a donation, because Relay for Life, we know what Relay for Life is. It's a great thing. It raises a lot of money to help fight cancer. We would really love it if you could go to their page, give them a little love, give them a donation. Even $5, $10, the smallest amount is better than nothing. And I'm looking down their schedule. They got a few different away games coming up, but I'll just jump way forward to 9/13. They're going to be playing my beloved Bright Roller Dolls.
sort of see you. Come see the girls, but come see you as well.
Exactly.
Dirty Dan. Mason Blazin and Minnie Dixon kind of getting squished in the back of the pack there.
Minnie Dixon making her way around the inside. Almost an apex gun, I call it. Not quite sure. But she is your lead jammer. Blazin amazing following her through.
Wow, that Wonder tried to chase her down, not let her go.
Minnie Dixon gets up into the pack, tries to call it off, and does so, picking up 2 points. That's right, picking up 2 points for Dixon to get in. Sour Apple Pie picking up lead jammer for Floral City. Downriver now jammer trying to make her way through the pack. Floral City holding up right at the front of the pack there. Keep absorbing her and little bumping down and right there in the middle, holding her up.
We'll make a little adjustment here. Who you see out there is Katie Crusher. We announced her as 7734, Katie Malish. So that is Katie Crusher.
We will make sure we give her proper props from here on out. But your lead jammer just picked up another 5 points for Floral City, and she made her way through the pack. Crusher keeps getting caught up in the pack, trying to make her way around. Sour Apple Pie finds the smallest of holes, making her way through. Picks it up, picking up another handful of points as she does so. Downriver jammer keeps getting knocked to the inside and outside. The Floral City blockers all over her. Apple Pie gets knocked to the inside, dragged back to turn one. Jump back in.
Is that Champagne trying to do a little bit of the back blocking there? Way outside of the pack?
It was. And with a hop, skip, and a jump, Sour Apple Pie makes one more pass through and calls it off.
So if you're interested in joining roller derby, no skills necessary. Join a committed, dedicated, and a lust for playing and support the sport of female flat track roller derby. Come down here and the girls will teach you to rest. Sundays from 7 to 9 p.m. and Thursdays from 7:30 to 9:30. Come try things out and see how these girls work it on the floor.
Turn two, jammer out there for Floral City. Picked up the lead jammer as she makes her way around.
Versus Little Red Vendetta, who is catching up seamlessly as she boxes the track. But has no chance to score any points.
Right, Jeremy 2 got into the pack, immediately calling it off. Picking up a couple points and call it. I don't want them to pick up any points. Much different strategy than we saw with the junior team, which was more of a run out kind of a chase.
Call it when you got it. Call it out when you got it. So that's American Badass. Her son was a drummer that led in the team earlier this evening. Up against Peppers. Peppers does a sweep move from the outside to the inside, outside, inside again, and outside.
American Badass picks up lead jammer.
But American, all the dancing aside, American Badass does get the lead jammer. But Peppers, whoops.
Almost got by Booty the Boot. And Spartacus, little team action there. Spartacus dragging her back all the way almost to turn two.
I'm thinking the home teams know how to prepare for this track. I'm watching the opposing teams sliding all over the place.
You know we're staying at turn 4. I've been coming the wrong turn a lot.
Peppers hit out of bounds again, not getting through.
Team captain Mary Bansesto fine in the sky. She makes her way around. Taking her time getting back up to the pack.
Floral City putting her hurt down on Peppers again.
Just as his cycle gives Peppers a little whip to get her around, but pusher ends up out there on the straightaway.
This is such an amazing block. I'm sorry, I stepped on you. That was amazing blocking going on out there.
Sharon Payne looking a little exasperated there. A little frustrated with what's happening on the floor.
It's hard to keep this intensity up, though. I'd like to see how long that lasts.
We're about halfway into our first half of this second bout.
Commanding 52-7 lead.
Very fast pass each and every time out there. Quack Mana out there for the Downriver Dollz. Blazing amazing for Floral City. Blazing amazing pushes her way around. But the story is all Quack Mana because she has got the lead jammer slipping through on the inside very quietly. Calls it off. Her blazing amazing as they came past us over here at 3 and 4.
Let her know that she's there. Like, you got lead jammer, but I'm on your tail.
Exactly.
She's like, girl, I got you. Gets a timeout, and it looks like timeout for Downriver.
Maybe we're visiting, when we're visiting the merch tables, have you seen they have Roller Derby-opoly? You have a poster you can buy over there. Roller Derby-opoly. It's for the May 3rd bout, but I think you can actually play roller derby on that thing. I mean, Monopoly kind of looks like to me if you have a couple roller skates as a whatnot, but get up to their merch table, check out what they got. It might be something you're interested in. And buy me one too, I like that.
I'm not a fan of the Monopoly. I always land on there and go directly to jail.
I buy Park Avenue and just tell everybody to give me money.
We are out in the crowd. Can we make some noise, folks? Who's here from Floral City tonight? All right. What about our Downriver girls? Welcome, everyone. Back to you, gentlemen. Loosely served.
Yeah, well, the announcement from this side is Cold Sore gets around in the crowd and asks some questions.
I am contagious.
Yes, watch out for your roving announcer. If you have any questions or he asks you questions, you may end up talking to us. All right, out there on the track, we got Sour Apple Pie and Minnie Dixon out on the lines.
Minnie Dixon choosing to go straight up the middle there, fight your way through and succeeds with lead jammer. Sour Apple Pie still messing with the rest of the pack. Minnie Dixon on her second pass, looking to pick up some points here to close that gap. Trying to squeeze in on the inside of the track, not going to happen this time.
Back up into the pack. Just gets through the left of the blockers.
Coach Ray getting to cut the track accidentally, trying to help out her jammer. So Minnie Dixon still having control of the Falcon jam here. But Sour Apple Pie keeping an eye on her. And Minnie Dixon calling it off. Just shy of coming into the bout figure, the back of the pack to pick up some more points. That Peter Piper pack to pick up the pickles, I can never do that. Tearing in two on the line. Up against Peppers, Peppers been out here, so is Sarah too. You'll see that consistently, a handful of girls are the only set of jammers that come out there all night long.
Dedicated jammers is an incredible thing for a team to have. You need to have girls that are just dedicated to the speed and getting through the pack.
I think it's like a pitcher in baseball. You gotta have the speed, you gotta have the stability, the durability.
Hey, we can almost catch ourselves a roller derby girl over here with Hate Your Face sliding out over on Suicide TV. Your lead jammer Peppers back up into the pack.
That's right. For those of you that are new to Derby, if you look down in front towards the track right before the yellow line, that's considered suicide seating. You don't have to sit in a chair. You can get as close as you possibly can without getting on the track, and you may end up with a Derby girl in your lap. Surprise.
Four-leaf clobber and sour apple pie out there on the line next. Score sitting at 52-12. Coach Not Me making calling a timeout. This timeout we're going to remind you about our after party. It's going to be at the Big Digger, 1540 East Elm Avenue, Monroe, Michigan. I'm not going to give you directions because it's going to be right in your program, but that's going to be where it's going. Drink specials and roller derby girls. Get yourself a some autographs. Buy some of these hard-working refs a drink.
Or the announcers.
That's right, or the announcers.
Or the announcers.
You can buy us a drink right now if you wanted to.
We'll actually walk over to you. If you want to raise your hand up and buy us a drink.
Who wants to buy me a drink? Raise your hands. Nobody.
Nope. It's okay. Good. It's good.
Nope. Much.
All right, four-leaf clobber up against, I can't even see. Is that sour apple pie? This is sour apple pie.
With her princess wave.
Yeah.
I think sour apple pie has gotten taller since last time I saw her.
New wheels.
She's got to be a good half-inch taller. I don't know wheels. Either she's standing on her toe stops right now.
New skates, lifts.
Or so you can get your kneecaps done. That's kind of a new cosmetic surgery where you make yourself taller at the kneecaps.
Bionics. I don't know.
And with that, we're back under action. Four-leaf clobber pushing up to the front of the pack. Works her way around the outside, but gets pushed out on turn two. Quickly back up on her feet.
Make a badass to the outside of the track. Conceding a penalty there. Not sure what she did, but it was something horrible, I'm sure.
It was something bad fast, for sure.
Clobber takes her time making her way around the pack. Sour apple pie knocked down over on turn three. But she's able to jump right back up, get herself moving again.
Falcon's not only a referee, but you can tell the thing that on top of his head is that he records each one of these bouts and dissects them very curiously at home, making sure that every call he made was 100% accurate.
Clobber getting a handful of points as she came around. Passing sour apple pie as she done. Gets to call it out that she has the power of lead jammer.
I'm watching toe stop after toe stop over here on this dust, and these girls are taking a dive. It must be slippery.
We got time out on the floor, fellas.
Time out on the floor. Slippery. Time out on the slippery floor. How about that? Also, big thank you to the program designer, Denise Disdain. We thank you for designing this really cool program. You definitely got to get yourself over and get some of the new Floral City merch. This is some really sweet logo they got. Chain and a couple of skates with wings.
And Derby is still kind of a small community. In fact, a lot of the fans of the Derby community is kind of here tonight. Some of the ex-team members from these teams. You got Kill Shot, now plays for Detroit, as well as Cotton Candy Princess, hiding over here, plays for Detroit. Coming to see some of their teammates play, because they still love the sport and they want to be in it any chance they can get.
Remember, we still have that 50-50 going on too, so the 50-50 will be getting called at the halftime, so we're only 11 minutes away from your 50-50 for the March of Dimes. And it looks like we're having another official timeout this time.
Is it the official timeout this time?
Yeah, I think it's the official timeout. They get to call a timeout anytime they want. That's why they got these stripes.
It's weird timeout.
Whatever Mr. Chef Justice says, he is. That's
It's a dazzle timeout.
The bedazzle timeout? Is that what you said? A bedazzle?
It's a bedazzle.
It was a bedazzle timeout.
That's what a group of unicorns are called.
Little Red Vendetta, lead jammer on the outside there. Looking, where's the jammer?
Blaze and Amazing making their way to the back also now.
Finally through. Smashwell Smart doing his fancy dance on the inside.
Little Red Vendetta seeing how far out ahead Blaze and Amazing is. Slows down and calls it off. Knowing she's not going to catch up to her before she picks up 4 points. Our score is at 52-21. Spartacus and Peppers out there on the line.
American Badass going to squeeze it to the pack to the inside, hoping to get Spartacus through. It did, it helped out quite a bit. In fact, just enough to give her lead jammer status. But it looks like Peppers is going to take the lead in 5 position. And Spartacus with Peppers wear herself out just a little bit as she calls it off, knowing she's not going to get there to the back of the pack.
Peppers has got some speed on her over here, putting a little breeze on as she goes around.
I mean, put a little pepper on it.
That's right, little spice to it.
Peppers is Latin for fast. In case you were not aware of that.
I don't think that's true at all.
True story. I took Latin for 15 years.
All right, and it looks like another official timeout.
Do we have any first-time Derby folks out here tonight? Raise your hand if this is your first time at a roller derby bout.
Or more importantly, make some noise.
No, just raise your hand. There you go.
Oh, okay. Apparently, don't make any noise. Just raise your hand. Welcome to the party.
Okay, it's not really my first time, but I like the name of this. It's a great venue we have here at the MBT Expo Center, but the Dixieland Skiland is the normal home of the Floral City Roller Girls. They are also one of their sponsors, so for their birthday, your school, your church party, reserve your spot with them. Find them online, I guess. Let them know that you heard they were one of the sponsors, because we love to make sure our sponsors know that their money's going somewhere. Give them a little love.
And you know where else the money's going to? If you pick up a $2 beer, you're actually sending money over to the Monroe BFW, the 1138 or 1138 post of the BFW.
Back in the corner over here.
Yeah, they're hidden. You may not see a sign for beer. There are 3 gentlemen, 3 very tough-looking gentlemen, maybe 2 and a guy sitting over the side that are selling beer for $2.
Pick up your beer tickets back here by the office and visit the gentleman here and pick up said beer.
So you gotta buy tickets?
Yes.
Do it. Do it. And then there's orange juice and drinks for the children in the crowd. We didn't forget about you. There's also I saw some pretzels floating around. I got myself a hot dog.
Oh, they got a whole list of stuff. Popsicle sticks, pretzels, Rockstar. All your good concessions are over there. Make me hungry.
Mini Vixen out there against Terriman 2. Everybody's ready to roll now. A little bit of energy waiting there. Ooh, Terriman 2 with a little hit.
I love a little jammer on jammer action. As soon as that whistle blew, Terriman 2 gave her a little hit. He's not effective. Terriman 2 is able to get right around.
Terriman 2 with Mini Jammer. Mini Vixen right on her heels. And it looks like we're about to get some more jammer on jammer action here.
Mini Vixen eyed her up a little bit, gave her a little push, but she called it off.
I think that's a good plan though, right? Terriman 2, she could have knocked her out. That means she had another chance to get ahead of her without being impeded so she could get into the track and get some points.
We have a couple more shout-outs. We'd like to say, roll over, Ricky. Way to go, Fall Girls. And kick some butt, TA. Love the girls.
Up on the line is sour apple pie and peppers. See a lot of them tonight. Those two are some of the fastest jammers out there. It looks like sour apple pie was the quicker of the two this time through, and with the lead jammer. Oh, almost a clean hit by American Badass, but Peppers dodges that one at the last second.
American Badass. Sour apple pie gets out front, calls it off. 7.5 minutes left in this first half. Much lower scoring first half than our previous game. 56-21 on the clock. 4-lead clobber and Terriman 2 out there on the line. Terriman 2 knocked out at the back of the pack.
I like that calm, cool collectiveness as well as safety sense when you're out there as blockers.
4-lead clobber gets your way through, picks up the lead jammer for Downriver Dollz. Calling it off as she comes around.
Oh, almost making her way underneath the announcer's booth there. Looks like
the coach needs himself a catcher's glove over here, it looks like, as they come off the track.
Downriver Dollz is doing a great job of stopping that bleeding from the beginning of the mouth. They'll slowly creeping back up and they'll cut that bleed in half. Only allowed Floral City to score 4 points in the last 7 minutes. Great defensive skating right now.
Peppers out there with American Badass for their respective teams. American Badass going down the middle of the pack. Peppers getting around front first, picking up lead jammer. Claire holding up Badass all the way around the track. Doing a great job lead blocking. Just gets around her over on turn 2 or turn 1. Sour apple pie, also a blocker, giving Peppers a little shove to the outside just before he got called out there. It's great part about this defense and offense both teams play, where you'll see the jammers out there jamming, and then just a couple rounds later, you'll see them out there as blockers.
that's what being a team is, right? You got to jump in wherever the team needs you. If that means you block, you block. That means you jam, you jam. You get out there and help that team win this bout.
Blaze amazing, the chosen jammer right this second. She is Mini Jammer.
Boxing the track.
Pivot line even.
She was boxing the track, hot coming around those corners. Pretty much holding true to her name, Blazing Amazing.
Now she came into the pack, she went right to the middle of the block instead of trying to go around them. She just pushed her way through and ain't called one.
Sometimes that's what you gotta do. Open up your own hole. If you don't find one, make one. Yeah. Sour apple pie, Mini Vixen. Yeah, what you said. Yeah, and I'll say it again.
Mini Vixen trying to go through the middle. Sour apple pie looking for a hole on the outside. She finds one on the inside, picks up a lead. Jammer.
I think she got a little help too, a little push from behind, which is always appreciated.
Oh, gotta get a little help from your friends. Push to the inside, Mini Vixen jumps right back up. Still trying to make her way through the pack. Bags ass all over, pushing her back to the inside. Sour apple pie gets back up into the pack.
Talk about some stability or stamina. Is that stamina? American Badass been out there jamming and blocking. She doesn't come out very often.
Bags ass tries to do a little of that backwards block, and it wasn't even help this time. One of the more things we see more and more lately. Sour apple pie gets up to turn one and calls it off. Peppers and Terramanu. I keep wanting to say Terramanu, but that's what she keeps trying to do.
Oh, look how Trixie Mayhem is there, pushing her team members, making that wall solid so that give her Peppers a chance to get that outside line. And it worked well. Nobody able to pick her up.
She saw it outside the hole on the outside line. She took the heat to it and just stepped on it.
Well, Peppers played that smart. She waited for Terramanu to make a move first. Went to the opposite side of it.
Smart move by Peppers to call it off when she hit the floor. She's not sure if she's going to be able to get up. Stop the other team from scoring any points, which is much needed at this point.
And we're at 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the clock. 63-25 on the scoreboard. Very slowly climbing the score on both teams. Sour apple pie and 4-leaf clobber out there on the line.